Hello, everybody. This is Burcu from Bossa. I'm working as a sales manager, and we are very happy to be a part of this traceability solution.
Hello, everybody. I'm Danielle Statham. I am a cotton farmer from Australia. I have a brand called Good Earth Cotton. I am also one of the founding members of FibreTrace technology. I'm filling in for Shannon Mercer, who is his birthday today. So big celebrations for Shannon. He is our CEO, so I'll answer his questions.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kathleen Talbot. I'm the Chief Sustainability Officer and VP of Operations at Reformation. We're a sustainable fashion brand based out of Los Angeles. And we were so pleased to be the first global partner for FibreTrace and bring this to market.
Hi, it's Barış from Strom, Turkey. I'm textile engineer and in the market for 20 years. I'm a partner in Strom, and we are garment manufacturer of Reformation in Istanbul, Turkey.
Thank you all. So I have questions for you, and we're going to start with Kathleen. Kathleen, what led you to the decision to make a transparent business?
You know, as a leading sustainable fashion brand, we've always prioritized transparency since our founding. Our point of view is it's really on the brand to produce ethically and sustainably, and maintaining transparency throughout our business practices really allows us to maintain those rigorous material and production standards and ultimately enable customers to make educated purchases. So we believe in oversharing, regular impact reporting, and making sure that we really have the evidence to support any claims that we're making. So supply chain traceability maybe doesn't always sound sexy on the brand side, but it's a key part of doing that. Most recently, we exceeded our 2020 goal of 100% traceability into our tier 1 and 2 suppliers, and nearing 100% traceability into our tier 3 suppliers. So our work with FibreTrace is really a focused effort towards the next goal of digging into our tier 4 suppliers, getting to it at the raw material stage, achieving really deep traceability at the fiber, forest, and farm level, and making sure that that information is also available for our customers and an easier way to really understand and follow the journey of our goods.
Thank you. My next question is for Danielle, Good Earth Cotton. How did you achieve carbon positive status on your cotton? You have 90 seconds to explain a long process.
I know, that's really, it's years of a process, right? So number one is years of soil measurement. So we measure everything. We like to over measure as well, Kathleen. So understanding our biodiversity levels and soil structures, keeping track of our results, and when we challenge our farming methods, we challenge the conventional methods, and we'd like to change some of our farming practices that we use. We use permanent beds to minimize the soil disturbance. We use wider plant spacing to maximize sunlight for the growth of our plants. Obviously, we use crop rotation and zero till like most regenerative measurements. But I think ideally measurement is key and information is a must. So, and without the collection of the information, we could not really be on this journey to be carbon friendly. And without understanding your land scientifically and measuring that, it's very difficult to be able to make those statements. And that's what we at Good Earth Cotton have been able to do so well and bring this to market with Reformation, which we're so very proud to be doing, and collaborating with someone who understands exactly what it takes to give full transparency and a transparent supply chain.
Thank you. Bursu for Bossa. What are the three key areas of importance that you're working on as far as the environment goes?
Yeah, actually, Bossa is strongly focused on sustainability, traceability, and reuse techniques as we work towards zero waste production. At Bossa, we believe that being sustainable does not mean you are simply using organic cotton or sustainable fibers, but are taking an overall approach. You cannot say you are sustainable just because you use some sustainable practices. There is much more to do on it, we believe. As Bossa, we are focused on reporting and sharing all our improvements, including electricity, water, and chemical usage, and so on. This is the most important part for traceability and transparency, we believe. During this pandemic, as Bossa, we built solar panels and also have been working in detail to improve our water usage and waste. By using FibreTrace Ctton, we believe we have offered our clients the chance to start their traceability efforts all the way through the farm, from the farm to store. FibreTrace lets the final consumer see all stages of this production, actually.
Thank you. That's a great answer. Barış, can you tell us what are the two key sustainability garment construction and wash processes that you're implementing for creating positive impact?
As a garment producer, sustainability and transparency are key for improving positive impact in our production. We try to use the knowledge available in the industry to achieve the lowest impact for our sustainable products. We are working on how to get the best wash outcome with sustainable technologies in our laundry, but we also work with fabric mills, chemical and machine companies, and also experts to find more options in the sustainability. From cotton farming to manufacturing, we recognize that it's a team effort from all parts of the industry. As a denim industry, we have made significant progress in the technologies available to us in the last couple of years, but have more data and knowledge to improve our practices. However, we still believe more steps must be taken in the sustainability field together. Traceability is also another key point for us, as the end consumers wishes to know the story behind the products they buy, where the cotton and fabric comes from, where the production is made. We have our own certifications and audits to show how our factory uses best-in-class standards in both environmental and social requirements. Also with FibreTrace, we are able to show where the fiber comes in that product and easily detect the fiber origin on the fabric or product. There is no chance to mix any non-sustainable or non-traceable fibers into that product with the system. And also it's very easy to track your orders, and has been great to show the full journey of the product to the end consumer.
Perfect. That's good. Thank you. I'm going to return to Danielle. As owner of FibreTrace, can you tell us how FibreTrace developed the solution that for the international supply chain and gaining transparency? Can you tell us how the process was?
Yeah, sure. So as a team, we're heavily focused on textiles, and the team we've put together are all experts in their own individual fields. So through that, we were able to focus on building an end-to-end solution that connected the physical tracer and the digital platform. We believed that the only way to really demonstrate transparency was to have the two connected. The basics of the tech it already exists. It exists in money and passports, but what we needed to achieve with FibreTrace was the ability to apply the tech to the fibers that would last forever and withstand the garment process, and into reuse and recycle, and that was very important for us. And over the last 3 years, we've been able to tackle the complexities of the supply chain and come to market, like I said earlier, with great brands who are very transparent about their transparency, like Reformation.
Okay. So Kathleen, can you tell us the steps that you used to implement FibreTrace?
Yeah, absolutely. So our sustainability and product teams are always searching for ways to expand our traceability efforts. When we came across FibreTrace, Danielle and her team, we saw what they were doing. We knew they had to get involved. Like, it felt like such a win-win-win across the board in what their tech and platform was offering. They've created such a unique solution to extend the level of deep and powerful visibility to our customers for the first time. And we thought it was a perfect tool to also apply to denim, which is such a staple in every closet and such a great part of our offering. The collaboration's been really incredible, especially since FibreTrace owns and operates the Good Earth Cotton Farm, which made piloting the technology actually a lot more seamless. You know, we already had the source, we already had our farm partner by nature of how vertically integrated they are. from there, it was really just about engaging our other existing partners in our supply chain. So Bossa and Strom, who are with us today, and see if they'd be willing to source specifically from that farm and scan and verify the fiber at each step. And as the other panelists will share, this technology doesn't actually change the fiber quality or the performance. So in many respects, this was a typical product development and production process. We're really proud of the Reformation teams that did the extra work to really tell that story and make sure that we were doing that sort of engagement with our suppliers along the way. But one of the things I love about this technology and this collaboration is that the product itself isn't that different. We're still delivering the same great design, the same quality, and having the added benefit of a full traceability solution. So as FibreTrace's first global partner, we're really hoping to drive awareness around this incredible technology, get others in the industry on board, and ultimately achieve what I think we're all here to do, which is create a better, more transparent shared future.
Okay, thank you. Danielle, can you talk about the specifications of Good Earth cotton?
Well, the specs of Good Earth cotton, apart from being a carbon friendly or a carbon positive fibre, is that it's a high strength Aussie cotton. It's a long staple length with consistent uniformity of our fibres. It's important to understand that nothing is compromised throughout its growth. The plant is under incredible conditions with superior technology to keep constant monitoring of the moisture of the soil, the temperature, to ensure a stress-free growth pattern to deliver the finest quality with the lightest environmental load. I think that's super important to stress to customers going forward, that there has been absolutely nothing compromised, and the cotton is of the highest quality as well. And we've been able to have ongoing research and delivering constant technology to improve year-on-year quality of the fibre and our environmental impact, and obviously with ethical standards, which are of the highest standards in Australia, which is very common practice for us over here. So it's a beautiful fibre, and yeah, we're really happy that it's going into a denim product at the moment, but we're also great for t-shirts and nice shirting as well. So that's pretty much the spec, yeah.
Let me move to Bossa. From Bossa's perspective, how do you implement utilizing the new grade of cotton, or does the new grade of cotton impact anything? And how do you, is there any difficulty in applying FibreTrace for you? Were there challenges, technical or not?
Yeah, actually, Andrew, we already knew when we ordered the cotton that was coming from Australia was high quality cotton. But as FibreTrace was new to us and also to our mill, we performed tests before starting production in order to assure a successful outcome. And the tests proved that the HVI, we mean high volume index grades of the FibreTrace marked cotton were perfect. After these tests, we moved on to production side and produced some test orders. What we saw as a result was the weaving, dyeing, and finishing stages with this cotton was very successful. We didn't face any problems at production stage. Also, because the cotton was so bright, it really made a very positive impact on the shade of the indigo we use. The color looked brighter and more elegant than usual. In production, after the cotton arrived at Bossa, we scanned all the stages using the FibreTrace scanners to show the timings, location, etc., all details for the traceability data. All the scanners give us the data of the traceability. So as Bossa, we recommend everybody to use FibreTrace cotton as a solution who's looking for traceability.
We used to use years ago, I think they still do, the Japanese use Australian cotton for denim mixed, but they use it quite a lot. The next question is for Barış. How did you find working with FibreTrace? How how easily was it for you to use the scanners? And how was it with not using auditors, or did you use auditors? How does that work?
Andrew, we really enjoy working with the FibreTrace team and are proud to be the first garment manufacturer to bring a fully traceable carbon positive cotton collection to life with Reformation. For us, it is simple as integrating the FibreTrace scanning device into our quality control and standard processing systems. The scanner is extremely easy to use. You push one button to turn it on and open the software audit platform on a computer or mobile device to pair the scanner and then select the product we are preparing to audit for Reformation. We then scan the product, whether it be in a garment or fabric form, and the audit automatically is logged on the FibreTrace platform. When we complete the audits, we then log into the platform to do a quick check that all audits were accurate before we move to the next production step. For Reformation's first collection with FibreTrace, we audited the following processes as fabric arrival, inspection, cutting the fabric, finishing the garment construction, washing the garments, packing the garments, and quality check of the garments.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is for Danielle. Since Shannon's not here, it's the most, I guess, the most obvious question. How do you put this FibreTrace into the cotton?
Okay, so into the cotton.
Don't make it so complicated that nobody who's watching can understand.
I know. This is the thing.
Very complicated, I know.
It is very complex. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it, right?
Right.
So FibreTrace itself, the pigment itself, once it's been scientifically created, it's inserted into the production process of viscose. And this is now the secure pigment. The viscose acts as a carrier to embed the FibreTrace into the cotton fiber. That took years of research and technology by Paul Stenning, who is our scientist behind this, and full kudos to him. And we've developed our own proprietary delivery unit for the ginning process, which for layman's terms, that's the cleaning process of the cotton. Now, the gin operates as normal throughout this process, and the FibreTrace blends by blowing the viscose fiber into the cleaned fibers at very small quantities. And this is less than contamination or specks of dust. So when we talk contamination, we talk industry considered contamination. So it's very, very minute when it embeds into the fiber. And what's important to note for adoption, that there is minimal or zero impact in the way in which the cotton is currently processed, and there's actually zero impact into the way in which the cotton will behave, into the yarn, into the fabric, into the garment, and hopefully through into the next life as we're taking our garments into reuse and recycle. So that's the layman's terms. If anyone needs to know the very complex terms, I can give you a 20-minute presentation easily. Actually, no, Shannon can do that.
Perfect. I hope that all of you are successful with this project. I hope Reformation sells tons of garments and that your speed of sale goes crazy and that you want to do it more and more, because this is a great benchmark for the rest of the industry to see what can be done. And when they say they can't do it, you're doing it and you're showing them you can. So thank you to all of you. Wish you good luck. Thanks for doing this. Thank you again for getting up early and staying up late. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, everyone.